Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we have an exciting video lined up for you. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you never miss an update from our channel.
Guys, in this video, we will be learning what is enumerate function in Python. What is this function? Why we use and how we can implement this enumerate function. We will be covering these points one by one with an example. Okay, so let's get started. What is the definition of enumerate function? The enumerate function is a built-in function that returns an enumerate object. This lets you get the index of an element while iterating over a list. In other programming language like C, you often use a for loop to get the index, right? Where you use the length of the array and then get the index using that. That is not Pythonic, right? Instead, you should use enumerate, this one. The Python you can iterate over the list while getting the index and value immediately. Okay. The enumerate function takes two arguments. First, the iterable, a sequence, an iterator or object that support iteration. Second one is start, that is optional argument. Okay. Enumerate starts counting from this number. If start is omitted, 0 is taken as start. Okay, right? So let's see the example. Okay, I have one list. You know the list, right? Let's say employee. Now let's use enumerate function. Let me take E1 enumerate function. You see, it is built-in module. We are getting this function and it will take the iterable T, any iterable object, and then this is optional as a integer type. Okay, we are passing the employees here. Now let's try to print it. E1. If you print E1, so it will give you the object reference, right? Memory address, and it will say this is a enumerate object. Okay, what we want to first convert this E1 into the list so that we can get the human readable form of this object. How to do that? So we are going to convert this into the list. Let's see what happens. If you see this list, you will get the tuple type of items in the list. This is the list and we are getting tuple type of items. Okay. If you want to confirm whether this is a tuple type item, so you can easily use print type method. Okay, and you can pass on the index, right? This would be a first index. Okay, it will give you the type of, not this way, we have to take first this into the list. Okay, and right, list and then list. Let's try this. You see, you can clearly see this list item 0, this item, this is a tuple type. This is confirmed now. Okay, this is a class of tuple, right? Now let's see how we can enumerate a list by using for loop. Okay, this is a second point. So what we have to do, we have to use for and we have to use enumerate function. Okay, we just print f. Okay, let's try. So it will return you the all tuple items from the employees by using enumerate function, because enumerate is converting all items into the tuple list, and in f we are getting the tuples list. Okay, as an individual tuple in the statement. Okay, and we have also talked about the index, right? This start index, from where you are going to start. So we can use anything like index, we can take as a variable. if you want to print, right? So it will give you the index of the current item with the tuple item, each iteration. Okay, let's print it. You see, it has given you the index 0, 1, 2 and then the value from the tuple, right? This one, Mark, Anthony and Peter. Let's say if we want to start over, let's say start equals to 2, what will be the output? Then it will give you the index from a starting point which we have specified, 2, 3, 4, all three items we will be receiving that way. Okay, so this index will maintain the iteration. You can take anything, I, you can take, right? You see, output is the same. Now let's see enumerating a tuple, right? We have to take a list containing the tuple types, tuple items. So we will copy the same list, right? And we will create a one variable. Okay, let's say t1 and we'll say this is our list containing tuple items. Now we want to enumerate this list. Okay, so how we can do this? So you have to use the same thing here. Okay, there is nothing change. It will give you now the output like index and then item, that way. Okay, let's run the program. You see, the output is different now because we are iterating a list containing tuple, right? Tuple item. Okay, these items, that's why we are getting this type of output. In F, what we are going to get? We are going to get this tuple item in F. In I variable, we will be getting the index. It will be maintained in each iteration. Okay, this is very simple. This enumerate function really helping us. Now let's see how to enumerate a string. Okay, enumerate a string. I'm not saying enumerating a list of string. It is already there. I am saying just a single string. How? Let me take employee name. What do we want? We want to enumerate this. We want to get the character of each index by using for loop with the help of enumerate function. So we will be copying the same statement. Just we have to change the variable name. Okay. What it will give us? Tell me. It will give us the index with the character, each character from this string. So output will look like on 0 index it will A, first it will N, that way. Let's run this. You see, from 0 index it started A, 1 and T, so on. Now you see the power of enumerate. You can also use start as we have used here. Any number you can specify. You can say start my index from this. Okay, why it is used, why it is given here as an optional argument in this enumerate method? Because sometimes we need to check index. On the basis of index we have to say if I equals to 2, then print. Very simple. So this statement will be executed only if I is equals to 2. Okay, let's run. Okay, I equals to 2 will not be executed ever because we have started our index from 3. Let's say we start it with 1 and you will see index 2 in between. Okay, in this output you see we have started with 1, then in the second time it checks whether I is 2 or not. If it is 2, then it will print this statement. Otherwise for other index it will never be printed, this statement, right? For rest items this statement is not printed. So we can use this index anywhere in our implementation of code, right? Anywhere we can use it. Now let's see this is the starting index we have already used. Now let's see, enumerate a dictionary. Okay, what is a dictionary? You see, dictionary has a key value pair always. Okay, how dictionary can be defined? Let's say D1. Good. So this is a dictionary. Okay, if you want to print how it will look like, it will give you the same exact output. Okay, you see, same. Now we want to iterate this dictionary. Okay, with for loop, how we can iterate? Use d1 dot items. So this items, it is driving from this dictionary, right? Items function. Okay, and it will give you the value. Okay, now let's print it. So in the first statement we printed this line, complete line we printed. After this we enumerated this dictionary. There are two attributes only, employee name and email. So those two attributes iterated, okay, through this. Let's say we have, let's say we put key and value, key for key and v for value. We mention some name here and we try to print both variables into the print statement. So now our output will change. So the key will be different for each iteration. First it will iterate the first attribute, employee name, then it will give us its value, right? What is the value of this key? Value is John, that's why it is showing like this. Okay, for second iteration, for second time when it will come here, so it will take email as a key in a K and it will give us the value of this attribute as a John. You can use the format. Okay, this is exactly the same. This is formatted as string, f a string. You see, now it is more clear, right? The key is employee name, the value is John. Okay, so these are all features of enumerate function in Python. We have covered all points here. If you have any doubt, you can leave your comments. We will cover it later on.
That
Okay.
brings us to the end of today's video. We hope you found it informative and engaging. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more exciting content on all things tech related. Thanks for watching and we will see you in the next video.